Welcome back to Real Talk, the podcast where we dissect the latest trends and controversies in the film industry. Today, we're diving headfirst into a topic that's both fascinating and a little unsettling: the potential replacement of actors with artificial intelligence.
It's a question that's been buzzing around for a while now, isn't it? We've seen AI generate stunning visuals, compose music, even write scripts. But actors? That's a whole different ballgame, right?
Right. It's not just about replicating a face or a voice. It's about capturing the nuances of human performance, the subtle emotional cues, the improvisational magic that makes a scene truly come alive.
Exactly. You can't just program emotion. Or can you? Some recent advancements in AI are pretty mind-blowing. I've seen demos where AI recreates an actor's performance incredibly realistically, mimicking their expressions, their mannerisms, their very essence.
And that's where it gets tricky. While the technology is impressive, there are serious ethical and practical considerations. The idea of actors potentially being replaced by AI is enough to send shivers down the spine of anyone in the profession.
Absolutely. The first thing that comes to mind is the impact on actors themselves. Unemployment is a serious concern, especially for those who rely on smaller roles or background work.
True, but it's not just about the loss of jobs. We're talking about the potential devaluing of human creativity and artistic expression. Acting is a deeply personal craft. Can AI ever truly replicate the soul of a performance?
That's the million-dollar question. And it's one that's going to be debated for years to come. But let's look at the potential upsides. Could AI actually enhance the acting process rather than replace it?
That's an interesting perspective. Think about things like digital de-aging or recreating performances of actors who are no longer with us. AI could open up incredible creative possibilities in that regard.
Right. You could even see AI used as a tool to help actors prepare for roles, creating digital rehearsals or providing feedback on their performances. It's a collaborative tool, not just a replacement.
It's a matter of how we choose to use the technology. If AI is treated as a mere substitute for human actors, then we're heading towards a potentially bleak future for the art form. But if it's used as a tool to augment the creative process, to push boundaries and experiment with new forms of storytelling, then the possibilities are truly exciting.
I think the key lies in collaboration, finding ways for AI and human actors to work together to leverage the strengths of both. The AI could handle repetitive tasks, freeing up actors to focus on the emotional depth and nuance of their roles.
Precisely. And that also brings up another important point. We need to think about the legal and ethical implications of using AI to replicate an actor's likeness or performance. Who owns the rights? How do we ensure proper compensation and credit?
That's a whole other can of worms. We're talking about copyright issues, intellectual property rights, and the potential for exploitation. The industry needs to establish clear guidelines and regulations to protect actors' rights in this new landscape.
Absolutely. And beyond the legal aspects, we also need to address the potential for bias and misrepresentation. AI algorithms are trained on existing data, which can perpetuate existing biases. We need to be aware of how AI might unintentionally amplify stereotypes or misrepresent different groups.
So, we're not just facing technological challenges, but also societal and ethical ones. The development and application of AI in film acting require a thoughtful, responsible approach that considers the broader human impact.
Exactly. It's a complex conversation, and we've only scratched the surface. But it's a conversation we need to be having now, before the technology outpaces our ability to address the ethical and practical challenges.
It's a future where humans and AI could potentially collaborate to create truly stunning cinematic experiences. But only if we're careful in how we navigate this exciting, yet uncertain territory.
And that's all the time we have for today's episode of Real Talk. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Until then, keep those reels rolling.